Hey.
Welcome back to Sounds and Rounds.
Stand up from the crowd. I'm just your type. Look me up and down.
Sounds and Rounds is for BRB.
What does that mean?
Be right back. BRB is like, it's a text theme. It's all about how the digital world and the real worlds collide. So our drink today is inspired by French 75, but a little twist to it because
this one has a little sweetness to it.
we just make it how
French 72. We got it.
French 22. It's called BRB. We got the BRB, some tequila. Y'all need to see what type of tequila that is. I guess they already saw. Some ginger beer, Red Bull, some pineapple coconut juice. This is my fave. We're gonna start off with like a mocktail version.
Wait.
What?
We don't have a shaker?
No.
I'm crying.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I did dry January, and this is what I was doing during dry January, basically.
How did
You don't need no shaker. I only missed 5 days.
Okay, so it was a damp January.
Okay.
Something like that.
Y'all like pineapple, right?
Yeah. What was your favorite part about making BRB?
Releasing it.
Ooh,
wrong one.
Because the release party was lit.
Yes.
If you wasn't there, you were a swear.
I'm trying to tell them.
It's alright because they can find you. Where, child?
On
Apple
Spotify.
Music, Spotify, baby. You better
Apple
get it.
Music just added me to their best new releases.
Yes.
On the front page.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple playlists I got added to on Apple Music, Audio Mac. It's lit.
I like your son, ICU. What inspired you to do ICU?
I like that one.
It was kind of like, it was a play on me seeing the person, like I see you, like I see you and I want you type of thing.
Uh-huh.
But also like, you gonna make us end up in the ICU if you keep playing with me like this.
Ooh.
That's what it was about.
You just like me.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, so typically if I made this at home, I would do more pineapple juice and stuff like that. But since we're adding to it, I didn't want to add too much. But if you have pineapple coconut juice and ginger beer and Red Bull, that's all you need. And I added the Red Bull because I love the little stimulants. Especially since I wasn't drinking, I needed something else to like stimulate.
Keep you up there with everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though you was at the top, babe.
Since we're doing this with alcohol, go ahead and move to the tequila.
Hold on now.
Oh, what's my?
Okay, so when I drink this drink, what song am I going to think of first?
I was trying to encompass it as a whole. Just like what drink have you coming right back? What drink has you saying I'm about to be right back?
Okay.
You about to text them again. You about to come over again.
Well, you can do that without
She said she love me again.
Right. I didn't mean to block you. And he unblocked you.
I'm just gonna do a little shot in each one. Ooh. Smell that?
Strong.
It's only one shot.
I think my favorite song off the EP was Cologne. Because I love to smell well, so when I heard it, I was like, wow, I'm putting this on when I go outside. Hey.
All right.
I wrote that on the plane. I was on the plane with you. I don't remember where we were going. But I remember right now on the plane.
Some island.
It was like 2022. You know what time it is.
Be brave.
Be alright. Black on. Let's Black History Month.
February, babies.
Come on, Issa.
I be scared. Look at all the water signs.
Look. The water sign's looking at the water right now.
Yeah.
Mesmerized.
No, we'll show you the view. I feel like another thing I want to point out is that the project goes in order of like the things that are happening. So like DMX was when I got a DM from this girl about my ex. You get it?
Ooh, I didn't get that before, but
I didn't get that either, because I really thought
I got a DM from the ex. Okay.
From a girl.
About my ex. That's how it started.
Brenda Linda,
Your
Lisa,
project.
Tisha, you ain't DMX,
Right.
so you be telling them I ain't nothing but your ex, so.
Right.
Slide inside my DM, got you typing out them XOs. And it goes into Cologne about the person that I meet after that.
So we closed the DMs up and now we
Got the cologne.
Yeah, and we found somebody else.
And cologne is like smelling good, like it's a goodness, good feelings,
Yeah,
good
it's
vibes.
like, well, the key lyric is like, I'll time travel to smell your cologne.
Ooh, you gonna be right back.
We're just gonna top this off with champagne.
Okay.
Well, what is this? Prosecco, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all wanna pour some more out here?
Well, we're gonna stir it, right?
That's how I did it.
DMX, Cologne.
Yeah.
Then the next one is tease about somebody else that I met. Cause I was just kind of like, you know, trying to be outside and live my life. I wasn't really outside.
Were you not?
I don't think so.
You was at the Small World, but they was like, you was one of the owners.
Snitch.
That song is more playful.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it was like a tease into what my life could be. And ICU was about the person from Cologne I was trying to time travel to.
Okay.
ICU was like, okay, you came back into my life, but you was trying to play. You gonna make us end up in the ICU.
Ooh.
You're so icy. Your heart's so icy.
For real. Cause don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Let's cheers.
We're
BRB, this is the
We're
BRB.
too fabulous.
Girl, this tastes just like the EP. Hey.
It's strong. It's strong.
Guys, you know what I forgot what to put in there?
What?
The Red Bull. I like it's missing something. I like Red Bull because Prosecco makes me sleepy. And I like to be right back up.
Shout out to Granny. I know you're gonna be watching. Miss you,
Shout out
boo.
to Granny. Shout out to China, India.
Yes.
Shout out to Classic Studios for letting me host my EP party there. That was beautiful.
The sound system was amazing.
Yeah.
The vibe was good. Shout out to all the people that came, showed up, showed out. We had a time.
Yeah, that was great.
I mean, we turned it into like a mini club. We was up in that studio like.
And then I Want You, which is about the person that I ended up getting. I Got You.
You have been promoted.
Locked in.
Locked in.
So I wrote that before I had got them. And then I got them.
Manifestation.
Right. So that's kind of like me settling into a new relationship that I'm more serious about and that I see something blossoming from it. So that's like I feel like that's like the sweetest song in there.
And then y'all
Other than Cologne. Cologne sounds very sweet too.
That's when I'm gonna start putting in people's DMs. I'm gonna just drop I Want You in there.
Just the song?
Like,
And then the last song is BRB to like close everything together. BRB was kind of like me going in between this new person that I'm serious about versus like letting go of my old last relationship. I think of the lyrics. Might lose a spark but still feeding me. Use the excuse that you teaching me. No nigga treat me like deity. I need some space. But I'll be right back. Let's go through it. Right?
Let us know.
Write, record, mix,
Yep.
master,
Yep.
shoot all my visuals usually. Or if not shooting, creative directing,
Yep.
filming, editing. That's it.
what are your thoughts now after you dropped the EP? Because I remember, like, what you said at the beginning, you were like, the first thing, I was like, what were you most excited about the project? And you're like, releasing it. So what's next for you?
The goal was to have this like reach a lot of people. I'm glad that it reached the curators for like Apple Music and stuff. Hopefully it reaches other people that are like in that realm. I want to get placed on like TV shows. I want to get more shows, open for artists, things like that. And for all the people that be in my DM saying they see me to actually help me out.
I noticed you had the text to BRB. Did you get any messages from that? Any?
I did.
Yeah.
So I created a flyer telling people like if they need love advice to text my BRB hotline. So let's go through a couple of things. This champagne hitting y'all
Already?
on my empty stomach.
Okay.
It's not hitting for y'all.
No, not yet.
She'll take
Okay.
it.
I'm dating somebody that has 3 kids and 2 baby mamas.
No, sorry. Next.
I feel like I'll never be as relevant to him as he is to me since he has so many other more important relationships.
So what's the advice? What do you think? What's the advice? What would you give that person?
Number.
Dang!
What part of this song, like what song out of BRB would you send to this person? For me, I feel like it could be Tease or I See You. Don't play with me.
I was kind of thinking DMX.
Right.
3 kids.
Well, it depends on the age. Like if I'm in my 40s,
Well,
3 kids is
Well, yeah,
fine.
that is different.
Right.
You know, the compared to if I'm 19 with 3 kids. So it depends on
The age.
the
It's
age
where your
of the person.
priorities.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and it depends on the guy too.
Yeah.
You
Are
know,
they worth it?
If they're mature.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Yeah, and that's true because age doesn't define responsibility. If a person is responsible.
Well, no, I think if you're if there's 3 kids, 2 baby mamas, and you're in like your 20s or even early 30s, stop.
Yeah.
It depends on the age of the kids because if they're teenagers, they're more independent versus
Right.
if
It
they're
depends on the age.
toddlers and things like that too.
Yeah.
Don't do it for me.
Yeah, so
it's a no for me.
Yeah, at the end
all.
of the day, it's a no for me too.
You know, these are 2 people with no kids. I do have a kid, so you know, it's a little different perspective on that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so it says, so my boyfriend and I are going through a dry spell in our relationship. We're not very great at communicating what we need from each other. He's not a great mind reader. He's not very open to communication, not very receptive to me when I speak to him about things that are bothering me. But I'm not really good at telling him those things either. We are the very key to our relationship, but we are also the very downfall to our relationship. Therapy has not helped. We have very busy schedules that don't allow us the time to be around each other and bond as we should. When he isn't at work, his family members are in need of him. He has a very sick grandmother. He spends most of his time either at work or caring for others. But what he doesn't realize is that I'm pulling away. And so is he. Can you help me?
Seems
They
like
need
they're
time.
friends to me. Because y'all not freaking are talking? What is this?
Well, they said dry spell. What is dry spell? What is a dry?
That's when you're not doing it.
No, I don't think so.
That's what a dry spell is when you're not doing it. What? They not talking or doing it? What are we
Maybe
doing?
you say dry, like the relationship feels kind of stale. That's what I was getting from it. But I mean, it could be that too.
And I'm wondering, like, because you know, you got competing priorities with family.
You know what?
work.
No, go ahead.
And so I wonder, like, hey, let's go on a vacation. Let's go. Have they been on a trip together so they can reconnect and rebond?
That's a good one. I like that. I'm big on that.
Yeah.
I would say if they don't have the funds to do that, I would say if you're just trying to like reconnect and like have what is it called? Like when you have what are the 5 love languages? Quality time.
Yes.
I feel like that's what's missing.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I would
Get back to the
suggest
foundation.
we're not really strangers.
Yeah.
She was saying in the beginning like they're not great at communicating their feelings. So I feel like that would kind of be a way to ease in for them to start talking to each other.
Because that's what happens when you start talking to somebody, you become strangers. And you forget the things that they have going on and what they do.
Yeah.
That's a good
Got
one.
to.
Yeah, I feel like that would be good because I feel like I feel the same way. I feel the same way in certain aspects where I feel like I can't really like communicate about certain things or like I want to, but I just don't know how to without it being awkward. So I feel like just doing those type of conversation starter games helps.
I'm gonna email her, so you gonna get this conversation.
What?
And I'm gonna schedule it for a week
You
out.
blocked? Oh.
Even if I'm blocked or not, no, I'm like the text message. I feel like a text is just so like anxiety provoking. So like, if you want to tell somebody something serious without it seeming too much, making bullet points of things that you've noticed kind of feels more like a solution oriented mindset rather than sending a whole paragraph being like, you doing blah blah. Paragraphs to me seem like screaming rather than like, how can I meet you halfway?
Well, yeah, they shouldn't be texting first of all.
Very much so, but if they're not communicating, what's the other form of
But what you're
communication?
saying, the technology, how your music combines the two.
Yeah, that's what it was all about. It's kind of like meeting people. You know, a lot of people meet people online these days.
Yeah.
But like, kind of finding the balance between how that interferes with like our connectivity in relationships.
I wish them well. Hopefully they can BRB.
We gotta figure it out.
We're excited about your project. I can't wait to see what it does, and hopefully she can retire me.
And me.
And hopefully people send more questions.
To the BRB
BRB
hotline.
hotline because
Yeah.
I like giving my advice. And this is an actual therapist, so.
Actual therapist, you
But
guys.
she gives really good advice because she's in therapy. Okay.
Yes! Therapy rules, y'all. Get that work.
All right, let's do a little final cheers.
Dun, dun,